Good morning and welcome to WDEF News 12 this morning. It's time for another edition of Fit Friday. Our fitness trainer, Michaela Baumgartner, is joining us today with some really hard core exercises. But core is really important, isn't it?
Extremely important. Very important. For stability, for any of your other fitness moves that you're going to do, it's very important that you do core. And core doesn't mean that you have to lay on your back and do sit-ups for, 20 minutes. In fact, if you're doing more than 25 sit-ups in one repetition, you're probably not doing them correctly. It should be pretty hard. If you're doing form right, then 25 is more than enough to do in one set. So I'm going to show you a couple moves that you don't have to do actual crunches to get your core move in and get your abs tightened up. And these were some of the moves that helped me really draw my midsection back in after I had my children.
And we should say she just had a baby just a few months ago, so doesn't she look great?
Well, thank you. All right, so we're going to start out with a plank at first, okay? And so what you're going to do is right down on your elbows and your toes. We're going to make sure your glutes are nice and flat, okay? Keeping your head in line with your spine is really important. Now, most people know how to do a plank, and honestly, I think they're really boring. And so what I want you to do... What I want you to do to kind of change it up a little bit is you're going to drop your hips from side to side, making your quad come down and touch the floor.
All the way down?
Well, real close. Not necessarily your hip touching the floor, but just your quad muscle will be fine. But make sure you keep your head in line with your spine. And a lot of us, when we get tired, our form starts to diminish because other muscles are taking over for our muscles that are getting tired. So you're going to go side to side. And in fact, 8, one side, then the other side is 1, okay? Just doing 8 in itself at first is going to be tough enough, and I promise you'll be sore. So the other move that we can do is this. Come back to the plank position. Okay. And then you're going to come up with your glutes up high, and then bring them back down to starting position. Okay, and it's actually the resistance right here that creates the ab move. It's not necessarily pushing your glutes up. And then come back down, keeping your head in line with your spine. And then up and down, back and forth. Now these are just some ways to change up a plank, okay? So you can go ahead and rest. Okay. And you can do, like I've told you before, a song and do it to the song, different moves right through there. Or you can go 3 sets of 15, which is, a good basic number.
And it's hard, folks. You're going to be ready to be done at 15.
You'll be excited about it. Okay. So
or excited about it, as Michaela said. You're going to be excited about it. Okay, my next move is?
So your next move is you're going to come to the push-up position.
Okay.
Okay. And what I want you to do on this one is I want you to bring your knee to your elbow, and I want you to touch skin to skin. It's very important that you do that. And that it's slow and controlled, so you're going to bring that knee up and touch the elbow and back down. Okay, and do the other side.
I don't know if I can do it, Michaela. Okay, I'm trying.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Bring it all the way up and squeeze that side, and that really works the obliques and really controls.
And you don't need many of these, folks. You're going to feel it.
No, you will feel it, and you don't need many. And I would advise not doing a whole lot. You may feel like it's not a big deal, but give yourself to the next day to feel how sore you might be, and then go from there. You can always add on the next day. A lot of us get real gung-ho about it, if you're like me. So take your time.
All right, thank you so much for these exercises. Some great exercises for you. Going to be at WDEF.com immediately following the show, so check them out and you can do them at home. And here's the information from Michaela. She is a fitness trainer. She can train you, definitely. If she can train me, she can train you. Finally Fit is her company, and the number to call is 227-5436 or finallyfit@comcast.net. Stay with us. We're going to take a short break and be back. You're watching WDEF News 12 this morning.